Boys and girls, welcome to another video on ADC coaching or just information in general. This is the Horns Association, baby. Welcome. Let's get it. Let's run right into it. Obviously, a lot of people already know, based on my previous videos, that I am a Miss Fortune main. She's my favorite champion to play, and she's very good right now. And I would say her crit build is just as good as her lethality build, and that's what I'm going to focus on today. So the first item in this crit build that I love so much, and I guess they needed to reduce the cooldown to 60 seconds and then back to 90 just for people to figure out how great this item is for immobile champs or even mobile champs to add another dash into their kit, and that is Gale Force. Gale Force is such a great item. I love this item. I love this item, especially in the bot lane. You're going against assassins like Fizz, Zed. You're going against slows like Cho'Gath, Karma. You're going against Janus. You're going against Yuumis. You're going against healers, tanks, and assassins. And Gale Force gives you the utility to get in and out of fights quicker. It also gives you a free execution on your dash. I love it so much. Into the second item is this item right here. The Collector is an execution item, and it just, once you get these two items in your kit, you're very strong. Don't tell yourself you're not. Don't let your team say you're not. Even if you're 0-3, if you have these two items, you can fight and you have the damage. Next, we're going straight into Bloodthirster. Now, with crit, what we're missing is that lifesteal or that omni-vamp potential within the build. Bloodthirster is great. It works really well with Miss Fortune's passive and her W and her movement speed, keeping it going. So Bloodthirster is must third item for her. Going into the fourth, fifth, and sixth item, all situational, but these are my favorite. Now, like I said, there is a lot of healing in League of Legends. It's great. Everybody loves it. The community loves it, obviously. Just go check your Reddit thread. So Executioners is always good. It's an anti-heal item. Also, Infinity Edge builds off the crit that you already have. So it's a great fourth, fifth, and even sixth item if you're looking for a little more damage and have those Qs pumping. Going into Rapid Fire gives you a little more range in these team fights. Gives you a little more movement speed, and your Qs pop. And this build is mainly about your Q pop and your first auto pop, right, with Miss Fortune. This build does all the great things. Now, what you will be missing with this build that you would normally get with the lethality build is your ult would be doing more damage, right, with the lethality build. Lethality scales really well with her ultimate. So you're not, this is really auto attack based build, which I think is pretty good for most of the games that I play. It's a lot better than looking for that perfect ult, especially when you're talking about a lot of people that are engaging only on the squishies, and you're the number one squishy they're looking for. So it's hard to get that perfect ult. So it's always good to be able to weave in and out of fights using those autos and those Q pops, double bouncing in fights. It's huge. This build will do you good. It'll do you some good. All right? All right. Let's go into the runes. See here. Now, this is the rune page that I use. If you go on op.gg, it's a little different usually. Wait, let's go here. It's a little different than what I have, I think. I'm not going to check because you should only be taking notes from me. I'm the number one MFNA. Okay, so this is the rune page I run. Currently, I was running last patch a lot of Comet and messing with that. But still, Comet is still good, but it's very, matchup dependent. It really relies on what kind of lane you're going against and just the team comp that you're going against in general, or the team comp that you have, or the support that you have. There's a lot of things to think about, but PTA is good all the time with every game, and it really is a tank buster. It scales better than Comet. The more tanks that are being played, the more bruisers that are being played that are harder to kill, this is the rune set that's really good to go. I always take PTA into Overheal because I'm always looking for that 3 item spike with Bloodthirster, and these two, Overheal and Bloodline, really give that to MF. And then Cut Down, I always take Cut Down because there's always going to be somebody with more max health than me, and I'm going to be able to do more damage if they do. Then into Taste of Blood, my autos are healing me, ever so often. And then into Ravenous Hunter, making that Omni-Vamp even more brutal in team fights. Obviously, we want the attack speed, the adaptive force, and you can either go armor or magic resist. Is completely up to you. I wanted to just give a quick video to anybody that's looking to get better on Miss Fortune. And when we're talking about runes and builds, that's the place to start, and then you go farming and other stuff in lane phase. But this is the basic stuff that you can do before you get in a game, which is set your room page, set your build page, have it all ready so you don't really have to think about it. The new shop is kind of confusing. It can be confusing at times, especially for newer and low elo players. So this, if you have it set up before, you can straight up go in here, set your room page, save it, and then go into your item page, save a build, right? Save 6 items. It's super easy. And man, I'm just trying to help you guys out. I'm just trying to help you guys out because if I help you, I'm hoping it might help me in the future. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I had today. We went over items and runes. If I talk too fast, whatever. I got stuff to get, I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So hands off. I stream every day on Twitch, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Go follow my Instagram, my Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my Twitch. Twitch Prime is free for you, not for me. They're all the same at You Get the Horns Flock. At You Get the Horns Flock. So go follow those. Go subscribe. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Criticism, I'll take it. I'll reply. I love everybody that's been watching, keeping up and keeping tabs on me. And I'll see you guys on the flip. This is the Horns Association, baby.